day. Welcome to the House of Cons. We back one more time with my tribe back, tribe up. We back. Only big tree in the house. We back. We back for the members only live stream. You know we got the public intro though. We gonna start it off with the public for the intro. When we get deep in it, we gonna switch to members only because it is the Shabbat. And you know we gotta do one for the members on the Shabbat, Managa. We're gonna drop the intro for everybody. So try, boy, hit the like button, share the video, Managa. And we talking about Miguel de Buria, the Black Khan, Venezuela, Managa. Let's go back to the thumbnail. Salute the Black Khan, Venezuela, Managa. And when the big tree say that naga look like you, like that naga look like me, I gotta get a crown, but that naga look fly with that crown, right? Let's investigate from a third eye point of view. I'm gonna drop the music a little bit, my naga. That's a raw track right there. I got something coming for that track, my naga. Salute. Alright, we're gonna lower the track, my naga. We're gonna investigate for this from a third eye point of view. It's the Khan of Venezuela, my naga. We can clearly see who it is. A naga, right? A kinky, nappy-headed naga, right? The naga got on, I don't know what the naga got on. It look like he got a medallion and he got something else around his neck. I don't know if he got a cape on and that's just a strap for his cape, but I clearly see a medallion. That naga got on a Machiavelli medallion or something. I don't know what that is. He got a medallion on, Managa. The naga got a spear, Managa. The naga got a spear, Managa. Salute, we got 5 nagas in the house. Y'all hit that like. Salute, tribe up. Subscribe to the channel, Managa. Go and get that membership, cause we be rocking out on the members only live stream. We be talking about that deep shit, Managa. We be tribing up, playing, plotting, strategizing. But tonight on the members only stream, we talking the Black Khan of Venezuela, Miguel the Black, Miguel de Buria, Managa. And we looking at the picture from a third eye point of view, Managa. Yeah, we see what we see, right? So we're gonna dig into this. By the way, I'm Blackjack one more again for anybody that's new in the house, and if you don't know, now you know. And one thing I want to relate to that picture, because I like to connect dots. Let's take a look here. Boom. I got a picture of me, you know, popping off with my granddaddy pipe, Managa. I went to my daddy's house and got a couple of my granddaddy old pipes, Managa. Blackjack on that mother flexing with my granddaddy pipe, looking like a tobacco Indian, Managa, the original ones, Managa, the ancient tobacco Indians, the real ones, Managa. That naga got on a medallion, Managa. As soon as I saw that medallion on Miguel de Buria, I was like, what a coinky think. I seen that somewhere before. Salute.
You big dummy.
So I already know what I'm dealing with. Anybody else? I started thinking, have I ever seen any African tribes kind of rocking it like that? It almost looked like an Olympic medallion, Managa. Hey, salute to the members on live stream. You know what I'm saying? Teaching 777, Jackie Salah. We got Ambush Predator. We got JJ. We got Reggie Milliman. You know what I'm saying? We got Marshawn Frazier. Tribe up with us on the members on the live stream. Salute. House of Cons on the Shabbat, Managa. But I don't know if I saw any African tribes with the medallion style, like almost like an Olympic style setup. You know, like the Olympic medals, they be on kind of like almost a cloth material, and it don't be connected. You know, like the common nowadays medallion, you have a medallion, then it'll have another loop, then it'll connect to the chain, right? But where it can slide up and down the chain, but this medallion is like fixed in place. One part of the rope over here, one part over here, connecting around the neck, right? Just like our guy right here, Managa. I gotta get me one of those, Managa, just like our guy right here. So I like to connect dots, like I say. We over here playing connect the dots, but this ain't Hasbro.
You big dummy.
Rocking out on the members on the live stream, connecting a few dots, Managa. So like I say, back to the intro, we talking Miguel de Buria, the king, the Black Khan of Venezuela, my nigga. We gonna dig into it. We gonna dig into the piece of George Bush III in the house, Huntsville, Alabama. Salute. Hey, by the way, yeah, I got my granddaddy pipe, the long pipe, my nigga. Yeah, that's what the niggas was rocking back then, man. I like when I saw these tobacco Indians, I say, man, I know about them pipes. I say my granddaddy Blackjack Sr. used to have several of those. Yeah, my nigga. I knew exactly what I was looking at, my nigga. So yeah, we just connecting a few dots, y'all. We connecting a few dots on the members only live stream, my nigga. Y'all get that membership. We about to get litty in a minute. I see we got people tribing up in the house. We got 5 people watching and we got 4 likes. But like I say, we do the members only live stream because we got the memberships. If you want to become a member, all you gotta do is hit the $ in the chat and join, my nigga. You got a join button down there. You can join and you can tribe up with us on the members only live stream. And to get you other stuff, like we just popped off a couple coupons last week for the strictly for my niggas on the merchandise, you know what I'm saying? Like if you like some of that stuff I've been rocking, like the Whoop That Trick t-shirt, shit like that, you can catch that over on strictly for my niggas. You know, yeah. And for the members, we dropped coupons. Like I think we put up a 10 or 15% off coupon on there last week. So yeah, we be trying to rock out like that, do something special for the members, special for the people that be supporting. You know what I'm talking about? Salute to all the subscribers, that's support too. You know what I'm saying? And salute to everybody that just watching in the background, peeping through the bushes, you know, like old colonizer. They ain't hit the like, they ain't hit the subscribe, and they just watching through the bushes. I got I looked at my analytics, like my videos get watched 75% by subscribers, 25% by people that ain't subscribed. So I kind of know what be going on. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we get a goofy up in the live stream. You know, like we had that Frenchman last time talking crazy. He was in his feelings because I was in here going ham. But they don't know how ham I can really go with this. I be keeping it PG for YouTube for real. But yeah, we about to get into it, y'all. I'm about to switch it up to members only in a minute. I was just giving everybody the chance to try about, check us out on the members only live stream. But we're gonna switch it up in a few minutes just for the members when we dig into the story. Yeah, the story about Miguel de Buria. Miguel, that nigga look like he don't play. To me, that nigga looks something like what's the father name on Good Times? What hit me up in the chat with the daddy name on Good Times. I forgot his. I can't think. I know his name. I can't think of it. He got that look on his face like the daddy on Good Times. That used to be on JJ ass. You know what I'm saying? What my nigga JJ ass? Salute to JJ. Hey, but yeah, that's what he looked like to me. He ready to whoop some ass. He got that spill. I'm telling him what he might pop off with that spill. Hey, but yeah, y'all, it's members only time. We about to switch it up to members only. So if you ain't got the membership, you got about 30 more seconds, my nigga. If you want to catch the stream, you got about 30 more seconds to go ahead and get your membership. We're about to switch it up to members only. You're gonna miss out if not, my nigga. You're gonna have to catch us on the next one. But you know we will be back, my nigga. You know we will be back. Hey, where my members at? Teacher 777, where you at? Jacket Salah, where you at? JJ, where you at? Marshawn Frazier, where you at? Ambush Predator, where you at? Where all my members at? All my members to the DJ booth. And all my subscribers, I appreciate y'all too. Salute to all my subscribers. Hey, George Bush III says, James Evans, salute. Hey, salute to Valiant Alpha, salute. I gotta give Valiant Alpha the wrench, my nigga. I gotta make sure I get that. I got there a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Let me get Valiant Alpha a wrench right now. Get that guy a wrench right now. But yeah, hey, we about to switch it up to members only. Everybody else, we're gonna see y'all next time. Peace. Tribe up, tribe up. We're gonna get started. We're gonna let the countdown roll out. We're gonna see how many members that we get to pull up in the house. I hate to do it like that on the tribe, but we got to give a member a benefit of being a member, right? Salute to the members. Yeah, I be over here trying to put in work, my nigga. I be trying to put in work the best way I can, make my own contributions, you know, my nigga. Shout out to everybody that's making their contribution their own way. Whether they got content they creating, or whether they just sharing videos, whether they pushing the message to their friends and family. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's playing their part, my nigga. Everybody got a part to play, my nigga. Salute. Hey, Shalom, Jackie Salah in the house. 2 shots for Jackie Salah. We got members in the house. Salute. We talking about something new tonight, Sister Salah. Hey, we talking about Miguel de Buria, the Black King of Venezuela. I don't think I heard anybody over in the outside of the on the outside of the YouTube streets talk about Miguel de Buria, the Black Khan of Venezuela. So you know your brother Blackjack got you. Salute. So we're gonna talk about Miguel de Buria, the Black Khan of Venezuela, my nigga, the ancient Khan, my nigga. We see a depiction of him, what they don't show us in school, my nigga. Salute to the tribe. Salute to the tribe, my nigga. Yeah, I never heard of Miguel de Buria as a child. No one ever told me about it. I wonder what's his indigenous name. He rocking a colonized Spanish name, you know, but I wonder what his indigenous name was. Salute. We're gonna dig into his story. Story they want to hide. They want to hide the Naga in the stronghold of the Naga. It don't matter where we go. It don't matter where we go. Hey, Jackie Salah say, let's get it. Ready to learn. Salute. We finna get into it, Jackie. But yeah, the stuff we had to learn on our own, man. We had to learn as adults, man. They robbed us as a child, man. They blinded us and gave us fairy tales. They buttered us up, had us believing in Santa Claus, some goddamn Easter bunny and all kind of pagan bullshit, trying to heathenize us. And they was calling us savages the whole time, my nigga. Salute.
Big dummy.
We about to talk about Miguel de Buria. I be trying to do it different, y'all. I be trying to bring something nobody else ain't bringing, my nigga. I love to bring the images because I love to show facts. Like, I know we do a lot of reading, the reading good too, but ain't nothing like showing the nigga the image though. When the nigga see the image, well, ain't nothing like the image. Even niggas that don't got patience for reading, one thing about it, when they see that image, they see the nigga that they can't deny. Man, that junk changed minds and spirits. You know what I'm saying? So I like to go there and I try to do that. But let's get into it, y'all, without further ado. Miguel de Buria, we're gonna go on Black Pass. Born 1510, died about 1555. Born in 1510, my nigga. Keep in mind, Columbus came in 1492, right? Well, we got Miguel de Buria born in 1510. Before any so-called slave ship came to America, you know, in the early part, they was taking Nagas from America. So this Naga clearly was not brought here. So let's get into it. No matter what they try to tell you on the hijack. This from April 3rd, 2020, contributed by Samuel Momadou. Okay, now the name Momadou, that don't sound like a Tamarican name. That might be a African that wrote this, but we got other sources, but we're gonna go through this one first. All right, Miguel de Buria. Miguel I de Buria, also known as King Miguel or Miguel the Black, was a formerly enslaved man from San Juan. Now here they go with the formerly enslaved. Soon as they show he's black, now he's a king, they gonna say formerly enslaved. When would a king be formerly enslaved? When would a slave reach the heights of becoming the king, my nigga?
You big dummy.
So I believe he's clearly a royal lineage. So we're gonna watch out for all these little hijacks they're gonna try to throw at us. It says was formerly enslaved man from San Juan. From San Juan, or would he be from Africa? See, Like they contradicting themselves already. Or will he be an enslaved indigenous man from so-called San Juan, right? Puerto Rico, who ruled as the king of Buria in the modern day state of Lara, Venezuela. So this Naga was from Puerto Rico and ended up being, he was an indigenous Naga from Puerto Rico and ended up being the king of Venezuela from 1552 to 1555. He is best known for leading a slave insurrection against the Spanish in 1552. So let's start right there. A slave insurrection against the Spanish in 1552. In 1552, the Spanish just getting their feet wet in South America. So they wasn't bringing no Africans. Who was they enslaving? The Caribs, who were there, in their words translated, the cannibal. All the indigenous people of the islands in of South America, or what they was called the Hispaniola in the mainland. So we know who they was enslaving in 1552. In that early of a time, they ain't had time to bring no Naga from Africa. Following the revolt, Miguel is, and what would be his African name? He clearly from Puerto Rico. Miguel established himself as the first king of the new state of Buria, while naming his wife Guiomar queen and his son as a prince. Miguel was the first and only king. See, not of no African descent. They gonna try to, so they mean black. They gonna say he was the first and only black king, but in Venezuela, but we know that's a lie. Serving for 3 years until he was killed in battle by Spanish forces in 1555. Miguel was born around 1510 in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Little is known of his early life, but he was brought to Venezuela by slave owner Damian del Barrio. And Damian del Barrio, and then Miguel de Barria. He made the state of Buria in Venezuela. So are we sure Damian del Barrio is not his lineage, is not his family? And later inherited by his son Pedro del Barrio. Miguel worked on the Rio de Minas de San Felipe de Buria, which was a gold mine in the province of Uruguay. When the Spanish foreman Diego Hernandez de Serpa tried to punish him, Miguel resisted, grabbing a sword from the foreman and fighting him before escaping to the nearby Cordillera de Merida Mountains. He said, if it's war, Naga took the sword. From his base in the mountains, see, these Nagas always go, see, I know this is indigenous Naga, here we go again. Just like Gaspar Yanga, just like Yosef Shatoya, just like the countless other indigenous Nagas, go to the mountains to fight. Same story, ain't it, y'all? The same story again. Here we go. Let me guess. Go to the mountains and fight. From his base in the mountains, Miguel started a maroon. Oh, see, maroon college, man. See. This is just getting old, man. And by the way, shout out to Tariq Nasheed for the Maroon movie. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I be on here criticizing certain people, like Umar Johnson stuff, but you know, Tariq Nasheed, I don't got no problem with Tariq Nasheed. We might not see eye to eye on everything, like he might not, because I just feel like he's not, and just because we don't see eye to eye on everything don't mean I don't like Tariq Nasheed. I just see it as Tariq Nasheed, he's not all the way there yet. You know, like he's not where we are over here. You know, over here we know we the indigenous. We know we not. Tariq Nasheed, he used the FBA thing like as if we still somehow came from Africa. He still want to tie us into Africa, and I understand that he just is not aware yet. You know what I'm saying? But I do salute him for bringing the Maroon movie out, the little Maroon documentary. I salute that brother for that. Salute Tariq Nasheed. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give credit where credit is due and when credit is due. Always, Managa, that's real. Okay, so let's go back to our story here though. They always fighting in the mountains, Managa, and then they call them Maroons, man. See, this is we know they're indigenous Nagas, they're not African. As soon as we see these code words. And eventually they led a rebellion of enslaved workers in the San Felipe mines. Gathering weapons, Miguel and his followers attacked Spanish guards at the mines. They captured many of the guards and executed those who had been particularly cruel to the enslaved workers. Having seized control of the mines, Miguel and his followers spread out across Uruguay province, freeing other enslaved people. He then led them back into the safety of the mountains. Wait a minute, he led them back to the mountains, so that's where they're from? The actual location of Miguel's maroon colony is unknown, but we do know that Miguel was made king of the settlement, while his wife and son became the queen and prince. Other rebellion leaders became government ministers, and military officers. Man, think about that, Managa. Think about it. A bunch of Nagas get together and rebel, and we just take some land back up and go up in the mountains, and we crown ourselves kings and queens and shit, right? Won't that be right, Managa? They like, these Nagas got a stronghold up in the mountains, just don't go up there, just let them be. They crowned themselves kings and queens and all kind of shit, and they got princes. You just better stay from up there if you know what's good. Hey, they say the Spanish colonial government in Venezuela, however, was determined to destroy the maroon colony. But you see, the Spanish government, wicked people, man. Anticipating an attack from Spanish colonial troops, Miguel led his forces against them at Nueva Segovia de Barquisimeto, borrowing tactics from nearby indigenous tribes. See, man, this is getting goofy. Man, you see what it's the same. They said the same thing about Gaspar Yanga. They said the same thing about Joseph Chatoya. They always talking about borrowing from the indigenous. No, they is the indigenous. These people are liars, and they have to disclose the truth at the same time. It's pathetic though that they really sit there and try to lie, borrowing tactics from the indigenous people. Like the indigenous tribes or somebody else. Like these $5 pretendians was the indigenous tribes back then. Hell no. These $5 pretendians don't like us now. How would we be borrowing tactics from them? So we know that's not true. We know they are the Naga is the indigenous tribes. They painted, here we go. They painted their faces using a plant widely found in the region to intimidate the Spanish soldiers. Boy, why would Nagas have to paint their face? Look at this stupidity. Look how stupid this sound. They really not finna go with the painting their face black stuff. I know they not doing that. Nagas, really? Nagas looking like this?
You big dummy.
Man, they sticking to the strip. So as you see this is sad. This is pathetic that they can't even make it. They just keep remixing and re-rocking the same old lie. Yeah, they borrowed tactics from indigenous tribes. In fact, they went in blackface. This is goofy, man. They were like the 10 little niggas, like the 10 little Indians. They went in blackface. This is just goofy. I just feel funny reading, and I get the feeling funny when I'm reading some goofy shit. But let's see, we gotta dispel the lies to just prove the truth, I guess. Painted it, went in blackface, Americana. You know what I'm saying? Miguel and his troops then attacked the town, burned the church, and killed the priest, Toribio Ruiz, and 6 settlers in 1555. Yeah, we gotta eat the meat and spit out the bones. You see some meat right there. They ate the meat and spit out the bones. They said, who sent you to the old Spanish missionary priest? They say you come up here lying about Zeus does. The war with the Spanish colonial army continued until Miguel was killed in battle. And hold on, before I go here, even when we think about these Spanish missionaries, right? And all these Spanish missionaries, English missionaries from all over the damn place come over here trying to tell us about the Most High. They give us Zeus, right? If they really brought Nagas over here on the slave ship from Africa, wouldn't all the missionary work would have been done before we even got over here?
You big dummy.
Why would they bring Nagas from over to Africa all the way over here and then missionary action? It seemed like that'd be done before they got here. I'm just saying, common sense, if you ask me. I mean, like, just think about a wild animal if you want to look at it like that. Why would you bring the wild animal into captivity before he's tamed? It just doesn't make sense. It's like you would tame him in the environment where he's at first and then bring him to your environment. If the story was true, but we know the story fake. I'm just saying, I just like to see, like, I like to prove stuff. And sometimes the way you prove stuff is that you disprove other stuff. That's how I like to do it. I'm a troubleshooter by nature, my way of life, what I do for money. I'm a troubleshooter. I get out here and I figure out problems. So I put that approach to stuff I think about all day, all the time. Let's go back to the story. The war with the Spanish colonial army continued until Miguel was killed in battle later in 1555 while leading a charge against Spanish troops commanded by Captain Diego de las Salas. It's clear that this Naga Miguel, he was a war chief. He ain't mind dying for the tribe. He was like, don't expect me. He was like, I'm gonna give it up to the Most High, but don't expect me to be the most righteous. That's basically who he was. He went out there and died for the tribe. He said, shit, I'm gonna put it on my back. I'm gonna get it in blood. That's what he said. He was leading the charge. That nigga said, I'm gonna lead from the front against Captain Diego de la Sala. After Miguel's death, most of his demoralized followers who survived the battle were re-enslaved. Damn. Nonetheless, the 3-year resistance of Miguel and his followers in what would be one of the first challenges to Spanish colonial rule in Venezuela and the rest of Latin America, damn, would become an important inspiration for Venezuela folklore and literature. See, they talking about global African history, dodge that hijack these indigenous Americans. That man was born in Puerto Rico, and his mom and his daddy was born in Puerto Rico, I bet. Yeah, let's look at some more sources on him. It was some more sources where they was giving us some more names. Let's go to Google. El Negro, look. El Negro, like the El Negro Miguel, El Negro Miguel, like the old man, right? El Negro. Look, they say Miguel I Buria, Miguel de Buria, also known as King Miguel, Miguel the Black, El Negro Miguel, and Miguel Guacamaya. Was he a Maya Managa? See, that's why I want to put another source, Managa. They ain't show you that on that one Africa source. Talking about Africa, Black Past. They trying to put you in Africa. Miguel was a Mayan. Guacamaya. Waka Maya. That nigga was a Maya, man. These people be lying. They just don't understand that people over here know more than they do. That's the facts. Even these people that's making these Wikipedias, making these new modern sources, people on our side of the fence, we know more than them for real. Like when they see Miguel Guacamaya, they don't really know what they looking at. Okay, Miguel is obviously Hispaniola, right? Spanish conquistador. So his first name possibly something else. But this Guacamaya, that's indigenous, Managa. That man was a Maya. That's his tribe, Managa. I don't need nobody to tell me that either. I see that from a third eye point of view, Managa, not a bird eye point of view. Guacamaya, Managa. See, sometimes the Most High just speak to you, Managa. You don't need them. He obtained his political influence and the control of the region adjacency. We ain't know he had, but they ain't talk nothing about his political influence, right? They ain't tell us nothing about his political influence. And that last one, to control of the region adjacent to the Buria River, after leading the first so-called African rebellion in the country's history. All these Nagas did the first. These Nagas was the first. How come it's always a Naga rebellion first, right? And then they turn around telling you they first we enslaved the indigenous people. Then we brought in Africans. It is the same re-rocked ass story. We enslaved the indigenous people right away. Then later on we brought in Africans. Lying, y'all ain't never brought in nothing. Y'all start calling the Knox Africans. Stop it. I mean, like, we got too much evidence, man. It's a mountain of it. It's only a mountain of evidence because it's the truth. They say this may have been because Buria had more slaves than other regions in Venezuela, which most joined Miguel and was still being contested between the Europeans and the natives, who also joined his side. Look, see, they talking about the natives joined his side. They is the natives, man. These people, God, boy, it's so easy to bust these people. If this was a court of law, man, come on, man, really? You can't explain this away with all this cover-ups. In parentheses, the natives who also joined his side. Wink, wink. Please, the Naka is the native. During the insurrection, he took over the Minas de San Felipe de Bahia in modern-day Simon Planas municipality. Gold mines established within the area. These Nagas had gold mines. These Nagas was in the cities of gold. Hey, like my Naga contract be talking about cities of gold. And Naga be having me laughing talking cities of gold. Say these Nagas was in the cities of gold. In Venezuela, my Naga. Hey, established within the area with the consent of the Spanish crown to pull out the ore that was discovered in the river, a task that heavily depended on slave work. Miguel, indigenous slaves, huh? They don't want to know where it's at. How you think they making all their bangles and hoop earrings? Who had a reputation as a rebellious slave, resisted an attempt to use a whiplash to discipline him, and led several slaves in an escape. The group established themselves in a settlement built in the adjacent jungle. They're like, yeah, come in the jungle. They say, yeah, you come in the jungle, you ain't coming out. From where incursions were routinely carried into the mines. During these, Miguel would encourage other slaves to join him and seek freedom. In 1552, and accompanied by about 50 slaves, Miguel led an insurrection against Foreman Diego Hernandez de Serpa, killing a Spaniard and sacking and burning some houses. Now hold on. It say Miguel would encourage other slaves to join him and seek freedom. How did he get around other slaves? See, let's slow down for a minute. When you gonna just keep on reading, they say during these, Miguel would encourage other slaves to join him. So how he just running up on other slaves? So what he breaking in plantations saying, hey y'all, come on with me? What he walking by the plantation say, well, whoa, what's up, G? What he walking by? Saying, fuck you, slave master. What's up, G? Y'all come with me. See what I'm saying? They got deception going on here. What's going on for real? How would he encourage other slaves? Or what he talking about? Other natives, other indigenous people? Because they just told us a native joined them. They talking about other freemen, not freedmen, other Nagas, other blacks. He encouraging other indigenous army, indigenous of the land, my Naga. Niggas they tell her to join him and seek freedom. In 1552, and accompanied by about 50 other Nagas, Miguel led an insurrection against Foreman Diego Hernandez de Serpa, killing the Spaniards. Say y'all ain't colonizing shit, and sacking and burning some houses. They say Naga, who the fuck sent you? Say they burned the houses. They say y'all didn't sell no colony over here. It's our home. The group took some weapons before fleeing towards the vicinity of the San Pedro River. With his following rearranged, see that's why I like reading other sources, because this first source ain't give us this story. With his following rearranged to form an army, Miguel I established his royal lineage with his wife Guilmar as queen and their son as a prince. His birth and upbringing in San Juan made him the first Naga king born in the man. Whatever, man. I think they can get on early. Like, if you want to go back and read this part, you can. I ain't gonna go through all this. They try to add all this old hero talk and try to add fakeness in here. I'm not finna do all that. Early life. Let's see what they give us if they give us any drop in. In 1517, Charles V authorized the capture and displacement of doomed diverses, right? They went straight to doomed diverses. So we know who they was calling the Saracens. We know who they subdued the Indians. We looked at that from Pledge of the Smoke Black Virginians, right? We know they wanted to subjugate the Indians. We know that's what doomed diverses was all about. Taking of the American lands, taking of the dominions, taking of the farms, and taking of the Nagas that was tilling them. And they said, nah, Nagas, you're going to keep tilling them, but the farm I was dying, so are you. We know and we're going to Christianize y'all, right? Doctrine of discovery, the manifest destiny, right? So we could forget about all this Africans into slavery into the Caribbeans. Man, they was slaving Caribbean Nagas, Caribbean Nagas, and in fact, the word Carib supposed to mean cannibal. You know what I'm saying? Fitting right into doomed diversion. So knock it off with the African slavery stuff. We done digested all of this. Due to the desire for free labor, yeah, they the indigenous people. If you desire free labor, you damn sure ain't about to spend no money to go get them from across the sea and bring them back. You gonna get the ones right there. In the process, a limitation that only allowed Christians in the voyages to the New World was eliminated. All this hijack. It's hijack. They making up a story. I ain't even finna read it. I don't even put it in my thought process. I see it. I sniffed it out too early. Kingdom of Buria. Here we go. In a particular incident, one of the Spanish foremen that usually oversaw and abused the enslaved Nagas tried to abuse Miguel. He tried Miguel. Wrong move.
You big dummy.
By tying him prior to lashing him, however, Miguel resisted and grabbed the sword from one of the foremen and defended himself with it. In the process, Miguel escaped to the nearby jungle. Yeah, we read about this already. We read that. Coronation. Using his newly acquired riches, Miguel began an emancipatory campaign directed towards other enslaved Nagas, right? War against the Spanish. Okay, they go into little details. I ain't gonna read all of that tonight. If you want to do a little homework, here you go, something new, Manaka. Cause I ain't even studied this all the way. You know, this something new to me. I found out about this the other day. I was just doing some research and I came across it. So I said, you know what? And then I looked to see if anybody else was bringing it, and I ain't see nobody else bringing it. So I said, you know, I might as well give it to the tribe. So that's what I did. But I was like, shit, I'm gonna study it some more. I just wanted to bring it to everybody's attention and talk about it a little bit on the members only live stream. I wanted to drop a little, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to drop a little breadcrumb to give a Naga trail to research on. We got to start learning this stuff and understanding it and knowing it like the back of our hand. Being able to call it out at the drop of a hat. Like, you know, Naga asked me, man, there wasn't no black Indians in America. Or if it was some black Indians, they weren't slaves, there wasn't no chiefs. I say, oh yeah, you must don't know about Yosef Shatoya. I said, oh yeah, you must don't know about Gaspar Inca. So it's just being able to pop off at the drop of a dime, because most of these people out here, they just regurgitating bullshit they done been indoctrinated with, brainwashed with. They don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. Jackie Law say, black ass King Charles. Yeah, you saw it, Clint. King Charles in that bitch. I gotta dig some more on the Guacamaya though. Guacamaya, Miguel Guacamaya. Now see, I be getting breadcrumbs just like that. I might research one thing, and then I might find something else within that research. Before I even got to fully research what we like before I even dig into Miguel de Buria, cause I like to thoroughly study. I would read 10 different sources about this story, and that's what I usually do before I present it to the tribe. But I was like, this members on the live stream, and I'm finna pop it out fresh. We're gonna review it together with the tribe. But yeah, I would read 10, 15 sources on it, man. Try to learn everything I can about it, cause I like to try to disprove or prove whatever I can. That's just how I rock. I think I'm gonna put that Miguel de Buria on a t-shirt. I gotta put that nog on a t-shirt. I'm gonna be the first one to order it too. Hey, but yeah, man, we gotta keep this shit coming. We gotta know this shit like the back of our hand, man. They want us. That's why. See, this is the main reason they trying to say, man, look over there. They said trying to say, look way across the ocean, cause they don't want you to know what's under your feet right here. All this Naga history right here, and once you know it's here, the gate wide open. You could just pick a location in the Americas. It's Naga'd up. I guarantee you, any location you pick, the ancient history is Naga'd up. The ancient kings and queens is Naga'd up. I guarantee you. I'm telling you what I know here. Once you discover it. And that's why they want you looking across the sea. They say, oh, forget about what's over here. We ain't even teaching this. We teaching Africa and Europe, my naga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't teaching nothing. They gonna act like wasn't nobody over here. They gonna act like wasn't no buildings over here. Nothing. They gonna act like, hey man, it was red men and tents. Bullshit. Bullshit, my naga. We gotta expose them. We just gotta keep exposing them. Hey, I'm gonna bring some more. I got some more coming tomorrow, but it's gonna be on the public live stream tomorrow. I got something for all my Canada Nagas. Like, man, this is deep too, man. What I'm finna show y'all tomorrow, man, you don't wanna miss for real. Y'all don't wanna miss is what I'm finna show tomorrow. Cause it's another like bomb drop. Cause it's damaging evidence, man. It's just damaging evidence. And I've been holding on to it for a minute. I've been thinking about. I've been thought about doing a stream on this. What I'm finna do tomorrow, but I kept putting it aside and doing something else because I got so much. Like I said, once you start uncovering this shit, it's just all over the place. I say I gotta do some more study on the Wakamaya, Miguel Wakamaya. We know he was a Mayan. I'm gonna probably end up doing a stream on that. But it won't be tomorrow. The one for tomorrow gonna be lit though, so y'all don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit. Man, it's getting kind of late. I gotta get up out of here. I gotta go. I've been taking care of my mom, man. Hey, matter of fact, man, before we get out of here, man, honor your mother and your father, and your days will be longer, my naga. It's an honor. It's an honor to care for your mother and your father, my naga. If your mother and your father still alive, and they have some hard times as they age, they get sick, or they have some health issues. It's really your duty to drop everything for them, even your job, my naga. Salute. Y'all know me. I like to make money, but I don't really care about money though at the same time. And it's a healthy balance right there. I give a damn about money, my naga. Like I done spent my whole check on my mama trying to make sure she was straight. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this, and then I miss work just on her behalf. I told my job, hey man, y'all can eat one, man. I'll be back when I get back. And they were like, okay, Blackjack, you know what I'm saying? And they know like I know, you know what I'm saying? Because they know I can go wherever I want to for one. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to hire me. So I ain't, and then I work for myself. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm juggling a lot of shit. I work for myself, work for somebody else, take care. I'm becoming somewhat of a caretaker for, in the meantime, when my mom getting better. But like I say, honor your mother and your father. Your days will be longer. It's an honor. They brought you up and took care of you. It's an honor to drop everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not behind. I'm ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay. I made the right decisions when I needed to, and put me in a position to where I could tell my employer, hey man, I might not see y'all for a week. Y'all see y'all when I get back though. And then my personal customers, for me even to turn down money on my personal customers, say, hey man, I just can't get to you right now. It's a blessing to be able to do that by making the right decisions in advance. Take care of your folks, man. Your days will be longer, man. It's an honor. Don't never treat them like they're a burden to you. I know some people don't have family to look out for them when they get older. You know what I'm saying? Some people, mom and their dad ain't even here no more. Like I say, salute to you. But like if your mom and dad are still here and they need you, you need to be willing to drop everything. You need to put yourself in position to where you can drop everything and honor your mother and father, my naga. Your days will be longer. Salute. And that's what I got to say for the night, y'all. Try, but we out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We got a good one. Don't miss it. Salute. Peace to Jackie Salon in the house. Peace to all the members. Peace to all the subscribers that had just catch the intro. Salute. But peace to all the members though. Jackie Salon, teacher 777. You know what I'm saying? JJ, my naga, Marshawn Frazier, the new member, Ambush Predator, you know what I'm saying? Reggie Milton, man, I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see y'all next time. Salute, we out.